Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are planning out the week of August 26th through September 1st. This week I am using this old Scribble Prints Co. themed kit that Kitness Girl Jess drew. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. And it is inspired by Rings of Power. I believe this came out 2 years ago when the first season came out. But I used the Lord of the Rings kit for that, and I hoarded this for the second season, and it was her time to shine. And I'm obsessed with Lord of the Rings, obsessed with Rings of Power. It just has such a special place in my heart. I hate The Hobbit. Also, I'm pulling in some Planet Hannah underlays, so you can use Rosey15 to save and get my cutie foiled freebie. And then I have this foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. This is one of those Misfit mixed foil bundles, and man, I've been going through them lately. It just really worked well the end of this summer, and I think it was a good choice for this week. Yes, so some housekeeping things per usual before we get into this playing with me. I am trying to get this voiceover done before the heater guy gets here for my heater appointment. So if this voiceover cuts off somewhere abruptly, you know why. Also, if you hear Lucy and Olivia running around, they are my cat and dog, and they are just living their best life. I apologize. Also, I have the dishwasher and the laundry going, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry. And last but not least, if you haven't hit that red subscribe button, I would really appreciate it if you did and became one of my friends here on my channel. Also, giving my video a thumbs up will help me out a lot as a part-time content creator. And I may not say where each individual sticker is from, so if you have any questions, just leave them down below. So this week was heavily revolved around the Lord of the Rings. Like I said, I don't like the Hobbit movies, so that they definitely were not part of the equation. Every time I'm like, I'm actually gonna watch the Hobbit movies again, I watch the first one and I'm like, okay, I survived. It was whatever. And then I can't get through the second one and I never finish the third one. If you're a Lord of the Rings person, what's your opinion on the Hobbit movies? I gotta know. And what's your opinion on Rings of Power now that it's over? I think they're doing a really good job with it, especially compared to the Hobbit movies. I am very impatient and don't want to wait however long we're going to have to wait for season 3. But I feel like they're on the same track of House of the Dragon, so it'll probably be another 2 years. And I definitely use more characters in this kit than normal. I just thought they were all too fitting, and I didn't want to cut any of them out. Let's see what happened this week. I did watch all of the Lord of the Rings movies, and I rewatched Rings of Power the week before, so everything was fresh in my mind. Not that I don't know the Lord of the Rings front to back, cover to cover, but it was a good refresh on Rings of Power. I definitely needed that. I was also still very into Dreamlight Valley. I believe I was doing Lucille Nicole. I believe I was doing a Star Path at this time, and I was watching Once Upon a Time. And because this theme of the spread was Lord of the Rings, I didn't want to pull in any Disney stickers, so I just used TVs for that. I did a lot of work, a lot of errands. I don't know, I feel like not a ton happened this week. It was Tito's 4th adoptiversary. Oh my god, how was it 4th? I thought it was only 3rd. Seeing 4th again, just the fact that Lucy real time is turning 8 on November 4th is freaking me out, y'all. I can't. I am having such a hard time with my pets aging. It has just come way too fast. I feel like when my last dog, Maggie, that I had, I feel like it felt like I had her a lifetime because I got her when I was in 5th grade, and I had her, through middle school, high school, college, and it just felt like I had her a lifetime. But Lucy, it just feels like time has flown by, and it is, oh my God, I hate it so much. And every day now I'm not with her, I almost feel guilty because it's one less day she has. But anyway, on that depressing note, I am filming this voiceover on Friday, October 25th. I'm hoping to get this up Monday, the 28th. So we'll see what ends up happening. Making no promises because y'all know what happens. This week, as far as reading goes, I had finished Covet in the book series I was reading, which was the Crave book series. And I started reading Court. I think Court was the one I really didn't like. I think it was my least favorite. I want to say it was, and I believe that that's where my reading really started to slow down because that book was just killing me. I don't know what it was. I do know what it was. I just didn't care. I don't read for romance. I read for plot and story and stuff, and oh my God, it was just so boring. It was not to spoil anything, but the whole thing was a flashback, and I guess part of it was needed, but it really wasn't needed. So yeah, that's definitely where that series started to go downhill, but I loved the first half of it. If any of you have read that series all the way through, let me know your opinion. Currently, I've just finished the first book in the Zodiac Academy, and I am starting that journey of that whole world. I think there's a billion books, 17 or 20 or something like that. And I want to read all the different series, and I'm reading them in a very specific order so that it's just the way they say to read them online to get the most out of it. And I'm excited, honestly. I don't know, if I kind of get burnt out of this world, I may switch from time to time to a different book, but that's where we're at currently. So spoiler alert for when this week's Plan With Me real time goes up. Maybe I'll tell you my review about it then or not. I don't know. I don't really know, but okay. Just kidding. This week too, on Big Brother, this was the week that Tucker got voted out. I was so upset. I thought Tucker brought so much interest to the game because not only was he a competition beast in Big Brother, but he took risks and would be up for elimination and give his veto to someone else and keep himself on the he was such an interesting dynamic player. I mean, I knew the second they could take him out, they had to take that shot, but I was still so upset. But I was really happy in the end of the season that he won the fan vote. He was just such a fun player to watch. He seems like a genuine guy from the show, and when he left, I really missed him in the competition, missed his presence. But I did like how the season ended ultimately, overall. But I decided not to pull in any of the Lord of the Rings specific overlays that I had from Planet Hannah. I was going to, but then this art was just so pretty that I didn't want to cover any of it at all, besides just with some little sparkles. So I ended up just using the overlays from the foil bundle. I'm just into kind of a simplistic look lately. Either I probably sound I feel like I've said that a lot, but I either now currently using more themed bottom washi and overlays and simple underlays, or like patterned underlays like here, or just going simple all around now. I don't know. I don't want to say it's gotten lazy, but maybe it's just a convenience of a foil bundle where I'm at when I've been so busy and haven't had the time to, I say I haven't had the time, but look at how much video games I play. I haven't prioritized the time to sit down and order like foil in advance, that, and I'm trying to save my money right now, so I'm just using a lot of the foil bundles that I already have in my collection and not ordering extra things on top of that, really, unless it's like one of the things I designed myself and order a custom from Hannah to do with my scripts or whatever. So yeah, I really wanted to use that in the top, but it ended up being too big, so I used the ring. God, it feels like so long ago that I had these nails on. In the videos upcoming, you'll have to all keep an eye out for how many times my nails change in some of them, because some of them were filmed across like weeks, so I'm really curious about that. But in real time, I am caught up on planning as much as I can be at the moment. Moving into the day by day, Monday, August 26th, the first thing that went up was my happy 50th plan with me, which I will link in the cards in the top right-hand corner. If you want to see that, it's in the little eye icon. And then this day, I very deep cleaned Olivia's litter box, like more than I normally clean it level. Dad and Tito came over this day to do the lawn and just some things around the house. And then I put away my laundry, which I need to do right now, but I'm prioritizing planning. Look at me go. And then I played some Dreamlight Valley. I did my glutes and hamstrings workout, and then I did some planning, and I watched Rings of Power. Moving into Tuesday the 27th, I woke up early in the morning and did my makeup before going to work. Side note, the first little Frodo sticker I used is from Papershire, and then the Gandalf I used there, and the Frodo I'm going to use on Wednesday are from Scribble Prints Co. as far as themed characters go. And then I did my chest, shoulders, triceps workouts, and then I watched Rings of Power. I was watching 2 episodes a day just to spread it out until it started. And then I was playing Dreamlight Valley and watching Once Upon a Time. Moving into Wednesday, August 28th, I woke up and played some Dreamlight Valley while I watched Rings of Power. I almost want to turn around and just rewatch season 2. I feel like there's so many things in that series that rewatching it, it's like you almost discover more that you didn't notice the first time. And then I did have to work, so I did my makeup and I went into work. And then I treated myself to Starbucks this day. And then I stopped at Whole Foods for some groceries, and then Trader Joe's on my way home. And then I watched Once Upon a Time, and Big Brother was on as well, rounding out my Wednesday, as well as the first half of the week, August 26th through the 28th. I can't ramble anymore. Planning Rosey, catch up. Oh, I forgot I did those nails. See, like we're already on how many sets? 2? So here's a close-up of the first half of the week. I love Galadriel in the left corner. And I did put a sticker there. I ended up printing it out. It was for a concert I went to that week. Moving into Thursday, the 29th, this was Tito's adoptiversary from 4 years ago, and that's a little custom I have of him from RoseyPlans. Then my July kit lineup went live. I really hope for those to return in the new year. I did my workout, which was glutes and quads, and then it was the premiere of Rings of Power Season 2, so it had to be in the special movie marquee box because, duh, it was the whole purpose theme of this spread. And then that is from Papershire. It's a printable you can get in her Facebook group from her Dropbox. Then I played Dreamlight Valley, and then this day I Instacarted some things that I needed just from a normal grocery store because I was too lazy to stop at a third one in 2 days. I watched some Once Upon a Time. Big Brother was on, and then this was the night that Tucker was eliminated. Moving into Friday, August 30th, it was everybody's favorite day, payday. Love it. Then I did my makeup and I went to work, and this day I forgot my lunch. I was like just at the point of no return when I realized I forgot it on my commute to work, so that's always fun. Then I did my back and biceps workout when I got home and watched some Once Upon a Time while I played Dreamlight Valley. And then to round out my night, I watched The Fellowship of the Ring. Out of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Two Towers will just always be my favorite. It just has a special place in my heart for my childhood. Then moving into Saturday, August 31st, I finished reading Covet, which I had to put in my planner, and then it was my glutes workout for the week. And while I did my workout, I watched Two Towers and finished it while playing Dreamlight Valley. Then this night I had to work, so I did my makeup and I went into work. And this day at work specifically, I got a ton of compliments on my outfit, which like an odd amount, so I wanted to put it in my planner because it felt really good. And then this evening I started to read Court. And again, that book took me like 2 weeks to read because I just hated it so much. Moving into Sunday, September 1st, I did my laundry, aka I washed my sheets. Then I did some planning and played some, can you all say it with me? Dreamlight Valley. NASCAR was on this day and it was in Darlington, so I just used a little foiled checkered flag from playing a Hannah for that. I did my makeup and watched Return of the King. And then I went and saw Newfound Glory this night. It was such a good tour. It was 20 years of Catalyst, and they are just so good live. I need another concert night like that night in my life. Like, it would do my mental health a lot of good, but there's not really anything coming up soon that I want to see, so that's a serious bummer because I needs it in my life. And then Big Brother was on. Here's a close-up of August 29th through September 1st in my planner. I really like this spread. I feel like it's such a stark difference. Oh my god, I totally forgot that the footage of me putting the scripts down just disappeared. So sorry, I don't have that, but I will link the font I used down below if you're curious. So that abruptly brings us to the end of this Plan With Me. I hope you all enjoyed your time here with me today, because I know I did. If you are struggling, just know that you are not alone. My DMs on Instagram are always open. It is RoseyPlans, like it is here. Hit the red subscribe button, become one of my friends here on my channel. Give this video a thumbs up and leave any comments down below. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye, friends!